I think that trade unions should vote for Labour in the upcoming election because Labour does stand for working people, for working families, for education. They stand for everything that a country should believe in.
Well, I think Labour is the only party in the country that is the party of Connolly, first of all, and it has enhanced the lives of working people by organising them in their workplace.
But one that's close to my heart is the raising of the minimum wage, not once but twice by the Labour Party in government. And we need to move on from there. We need to move towards a living wage. And that's something I believe we can work towards with the Labour Party, a strong member in government.
Young people entering the workforce should support Labour coming into the general election because we're fighting for a living wage, and we're fighting for decent jobs, and we're fighting to end zero-hour contracts.
Labour believes in trade unions. I think that's unique almost in the other parties, that we're not afraid to stand up to say that workers need representation and that workers can play such a huge role for the better in driving their companies forward.
So Labour has introduced collective bargaining, which is part of a package of workers' rights. It's also introducing for the first time paid paternity leave, which I think is a really excellent initiative.
I think it's really important that we not only stand up for more jobs but make sure that the jobs are there, are decent, fair, well paid with good conditions so people can have good lives working in them.
As we take for granted sick leave, holiday pay, allowances, the Labour Party and trade unions have worked over decades to get these rights, and these fights, I suppose, will be ongoing.
They have been very involved with the discussions about the restoration of pay under the Haddington Road Agreement and subsequently the Lansdowne Road Agreement. And we see that at last there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's hoped that this can continue into the life of the next government.
What we want to do now is introduce a living wage to Ireland and make sure that we can advance the rights of workers even further over the next 5 years to ensure that people are protected in the workplace, protected from workplace bullying and the threat of bogus self-employment.
And we've also seen the study into zero hours and precarious contracts with recommendations now with the look to legislate against those in the next government. So it's so important to keep those links between the Labour Party and the trade union movement going so we can see more improvements into the future and into the next government.
We were founded in 1912 as the Party of Work. And the Labour Party makes absolutely no apologies for being obsessed with work. There's a dignity about work I think that the Labour Party uniquely understands. It's not just about getting your paycheck at the end of each week or the end of each month. It's about being respected in the workplace and being valued in the workplace and making your contribution to society.